Okay, so you set it up on the thing. So I just talk to the people, and then the comments will come up on the side. Okay, I got it. There's no one here yet. Oh, Man of Spiders, you're always pulling tricks with me. You've been hanging out with Loki too much. He's teaching you how to be a trickster. Oh, there's someone. Andrew G1239. Hello. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a little number at the top. Is that how many people are here? Okay. Hello, everyone. It's Thor, Odin's son. I'm here. The Man of Spiders has asked me to read a story for you all. And so, me and Mjolnir and Stormbreaker were here and we're ready to go. And Mjolnir insisted, he told me, he said, I want to be an ornament on the Avengers Tower tree today. So, we put him up here, and the Man of Spiders found this nice, comfy sweater, and it has Stormbreaker on the side. And then look, there's Jane. Miss her so much. And there's me. So when I flex my pecs like this, you can see everybody. We're doing good. How's everyone doing? Hello. Oh, thank you, Mato. Oh, that's me. How'd you get that picture of me? That's so funny. I love it. So the tree is worthy. Exactly. Mjolnir said the tree is worthy. This is Groot's cousin. So, they're related, so it makes a little sense. Hello, Fridge. Have a great day. All right. Everybody, I have some news while we wait to start. Did you know today is December 17th, which means it is Loki's birthday. My brother Loki, he's not here right now because his friend Mobius, he took him on a jet ski. They're in the Bahamas for Loki's birthday. But Loki said, Thor, I will definitely be back later. So we're going to celebrate later today, and we're going to have a great day. But for right now, I thought maybe we could all celebrate Loki's birthday together because he told me, he said, Thor, when I'm on the jet ski, I will definitely, most certainly watch you live. And I said, Loki, I just know that you're not lying this time because, So happy birthday, Loki. But also, so we're going to sing for Loki together on the live. We can all sing in the chat, okay? But I couldn't find a cake in time. But Loki and I, we have this thing called Cookies in the Break Room. It's kind of like Get Help, except it's so much better. So, Loki, he comes out, and I say, okay, Loki, go. And then he does his little magic thing, where he changes his outfit, and he has an apron on, and he'll walk out to the bad guys, as we do, because we're superheroes, and he'll be like, hey, there's cookies in the break room if anyone's interested. Boss says it's okay, we can eat them. So we have these cookies to celebrate Loki's favorite, cookies in the break room. This one is a ginger snap, so delicious. And this one is a triple chocolate chip. So we've got regular chocolate and dark chocolate, and then the dough is chocolate. So it's a triple chocolate cookie. But so I don't have a cake, and I forgot a candle, but I thought we could sing Happy Birthday to Loki with these cookies. What do we think? Since it's his birthday today, it just makes sense. And Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, they're ready to go. We're going to sing for him. Ready? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Loki. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Loki, we love you so much, brother. All right, and I'm going to eat one of these cookies now because they look very delicious. So I'm going to have this ginger snap, I think. Very good. Thank you all for singing. Happy birthday to Loki. I thought that was a good way we can wait. We're going to start the story at 1:40. So we have some time to let people in. Alright, I'm going to keep eating this cookie. How's my day been? It's been good! I have a gingerbread cookie, a ginger snap cookie, so everything's going uphill from here. We've got the good stuff. So what's everyone doing for Loki's birthday today? Loki and I were gonna go watch a movie probably this afternoon when he gets back from being on his jet ski with his friend. Have I met an Egyptian god like Khonshu? I've heard of them, haven't come across them yet. We'll have to do it at some point. They sound like it could be fun. Watching Love Actually. Oh, that's great. You've been crying. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Eat a ginger snap. It always makes me happy. Eating mashed potatoes and drinking pine needle tea. That sounds delicious. Pine needle tea. We have a secret Asgardian recipe with some pine needles. Have I rode the jet ski? I have not yet. I would love to. But Loki's like, no, Thor. This is for Mobius and me. But that's alright. I got a cookie to pass the time. Oh! You heard my song about the Infinity Stones. Thank you! And very nice. Been hiding so you don't have to pay rent. That's a little dangerous. Be careful. Have I been on the Guardians ride on Earth? I have. I was there when they opened the ride. And I got on. I said it can't be that good. But I got off. It was worth the hype, unfortunately. But I wasn't in it. So it was a little disrespectful, you know. Because I am technically an Asgardian of the galaxy. So we should just change the ride. Change the name. Say Asgardians of the galaxy. Get me in there. We're set. Alright. I finished my cookie. Delicious. For Loki. What movie are me and Loki going to watch? That's a good question. He has a lot of favorites. He really likes that one. That Snakes on a Plane one. So we'll probably end up watching that. Because it is Loki's birthday, so I gotta let him pick, you know, it's only fair. But sometimes I can help them figure it out. Give some ideas, you know? Alright. We're getting closer to the time that we're gonna read the story. Stormbreaker's excited, right, Stormbreaker? He's so pumped. He's thinking about it. So I've got 2 books. If we've got time for both, then we'll read both. But, let's see. I've got this one called Jingle All the Way. It's about a little puppy. I thought that could be fun. Look at him. He's sleeping. Look at that. Or we could start with this one called The Snowy Day. And it's about a snowy day. Can you believe it? I couldn't believe it. When I first read it, I was like, that's amazing. I got the title just right. So, let's see. I'm going to do a poll. Because the man of spiders taught me how to do that. So, okay. So, hang on. Let me do it this way. That cookie was delicious. Alright, what book do we start with? And then I'll put a dog for the book about the dog, and a snowman for the snowy day. And you tell me which one sounds the best to start with. There's the snowman. Perfect. Alright, so then we'll do it for 1 minute. We only need a minute to get the answers there. Alright, which book should we start with? Snowy Day, this one, or Jingle All the Way with the dog? You let me know what you're thinking. I've got a dog here beside me. We have the Avengers compound dog. She's sitting. So nice. Alright, so we have a minute on the poll, and we'll get started. Loki's behind me. No. That's just a tree. I did get tricked one year, because Loki, anytime he sees something green, he likes to pretend that it's him. And so one year he did disguise himself as the tree on Asgard. We had a Christmas tree on Asgard, and I said, what a beautiful tree, and I went to hang up an ornament. And then he went, blah, it's me, and he stabbed me. But we're over it now. He's done that a lot to me, actually. It's a little interesting. Oh, also, this ornament right here, that's a Loki ornament. I made it myself when I made some holiday cookies. And I put some little horns on there so it looked more like Loki. Alright, we're going to start. We have 70% say we got to start with the one about the dog. Which, hang on. I have to show you. I have the dog right here. I have the dog, so I'm getting it. 1 second. I'm knocking things over. Look at this. Ready? Oh, how sweet. So he's going to sit. We'll have him sit on my lap as we read his story. He used to be able to, according to the man of spiders, he used to be able to bark. You could turn him on and off. But I think he's out of batteries right now. So he'll just sit and enjoy. So this one is called Jingle All the Way. Kind of reminds me, he's so cute. We have so many Avengers dogs here. The Avengers compound. We've got Lucky the pizza dog, and then we've got Fanny, and we've got, who else do we have? We have lots of dogs. Cosmo's part of the Guardians of the Asgardians of the Galaxy. All right. Here we go. There are lots of stories about good little boys and girls, but there aren't many stories about good little dogs, which is why we have this book here, because we're going to read it. But this is a story about Jingle the husky pup, and Jingle was a good dog. Look at his little face. Look, we've got him right here. He looks just like him. Love the Marvel dogs. Yes, we love the Avengers dogs. All right. The tree is worthy. It is worthy. He never made a mess. He never chewed holes in things. He never, not even once, kept people awake at night with his barking. And he almost always, did what he was told. Look at that. It says no dogs allowed. And he's going into there. He's breaking the rules. Sounds like a little mischief. I think he's been hanging out with Loki a little too much. He's breaking the rules. He didn't follow the sign. It said no dogs. And they have a dog. I'm going to take a sip of water here. Delicious. Water, the elixir of life. Make sure you hydrate. Especially before you go and fight. Dormammu, I think is the wizard calls him. One day, Jingle was resting beside the front steps of Pineville Elementary School. Oh, that's so cute, because they've got the pine, so they named it Pineville. I like it. Suddenly, the school bell began clanging out loud, and all the children who were inside ran outside, and that made Jingle very happy. Look, he's watching all the kids as they're running. What book are we reading? It's called Jingle All the Way, and we've got Jingle right here, and there he is there. He's down there. He's watching everybody. Everyone's saying that the dog is Loki. I would have to agree. I think this is how Loki would react to children running out of the school. All right. He came back the next day, and the same thing happened. The bell rang, and the children hurried out. It was amazing. And Kevin patted his belly, and Sarah scratched behind his ears, just like that. He loves the scratches. And then Jennifer said, Jingle, you're a good dog. Yes, you're a good dog, Jingle. Look there, there's the children, all the school kids. They're telling Jingle how good of a dog he is. How sweet. Jingle, you're a good dog. Look at that. All right. Jingle loved to bark, hello! And Jingle even loved to sing. Oh, I like to sing. I was singing the other day because we have an Avengers holiday party coming up. We always have it this week is Hanukkah and Christmas and Kwanzaa is kind of all 1, 2, 3 right after another this year, which works out well because we have the Avengers holiday party this week. I should sing a Christmas character. A Christmas carol. What song? What would we like to hear? We could take we'll sing with Jingle. Maybe Jingle Bells. Stark probably planned it. He absolutely did. Stark loves to plan parties. It's like his favorite thing to do. So we always do it. Silent Night, that's a good one. I like a good Silent Night. Silent Night, Holy Night. I wonder what they're singing here. Looks maybe like some Jingle Bells. Yeah, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock. Love it. Alright. But what Jingle loved the most was being with his friends. Oh, me too. You know, some of my friends, we have Dr. Banner. He's a good one. And Stark, but Stark doesn't pay me, so he's not the best. But he is a good friend. And then we have Valkyrie, she's one of my favorites, and then Jane, she's more than friend, but she is a good friend. And then we also got, who else do we have that I hang out with? Korg and Groot, and sometimes Meek if he's not dead. You know, Korg carries him around. And the Rabbit. Rabbit's a good friend of mine. All of the Avengers, we've got Natasha and Hawkeye, he's good. All of them, good friends. Okay, he liked to race Kevin to the edge of the schoolyard. Oh, I know a Kevin. But every day, Kevin said, "Bye, Jingle, it's time for me to go." And he got on the bus. And sometimes he followed Sarah to the school bus. And Sarah said, "Sorry, Jingle, I've got to go home." So Jingle's so sad he does not have a family. That sounds so sad. It's kind of like Loki. He was frozen. And then my dad, Odin, he picked him up and said, "You're coming home with us." So that's what happened. But poor Jingle, he doesn't have an Odin. So he just is waiting at the school bus with the children. Clint's still in the vents. Oh, I bet so. Sometimes he likes to sit up there and he eats my Pop-Tarts. He steals them from me and he brings them up there. I know, Barton, I know you're up there. But sometimes, oh yeah, I can see him. Hi, Barton! He likes to watch these Spidey stories and he reads them online. He could just watch the live, but I think he likes to watch the live, if you know what I'm saying. It's up there. Alright. One snowy day, Jingle even dashed all the way to Jennifer's house. Oh, he's got lots of friends. Jennifer laughed. "Silly dog, Jingle. You've got to go home. Look at our tree. Kind of matches that tree. Can we make it look like it's a pot?" Kind of looks like it's a part of that tree. Got the same colors. I like the snowflakes. Do all of you have some nice tree or a Hanukkah bush or a Kwanzaa bush in your house? We've got this one. This is the Avengers Tower one, and Mjolnir insisted that he be a part of it as an ornament. So he's up there. We've got Jingle the dog. We've got lots of stuff. My favorite Christmas food. I love cookies and eggnog. Eggnog, delicious. We love some good eggnog. All right. Usually, Jingle did exactly what he was told. But since he didn't have a home, he couldn't go home. Oh, that's so sad. Instead, he went back to Pineville Elementary and he waited for the school bell. And he waited all night and all day, but it didn't ring. Oh, because, see on the door, it says it's closed for the holidays. And then that one says, "See you in January." That's going to be a long time. It's a little too long for Jingle. It's cold out there. It's snowy. He needs an Odin to come pick him up, like we did for Loki. Poor Jingle. It's okay, Jingle. We'll keep you nice and warm. Look at all those trees. Jingle decided that he had to look for his friends. After all, they were the closest thing he had to a family. And he searched everywhere, but the kids were nowhere to be found. Oh, it's very lonely. Oh, it's getting dark too. You can see the lights are on and it's a little dark outside. Happy birthday to my brother. Yes, it's Loki's birthday. We're going to hang out later today. We're going to have a great time. We sang happy birthday for him earlier. I ate a ginger snap cookie for him. Celebrating all together. Then Jingle remembered seeing a very long line of kids at the toy store. Oh, the toy store. We love the toy store. What were they waiting so patiently for? What was important? The very thought of finding his friends made Jingle want to sing. But when Jingle arrived at the store, there were no children. There was only a colourful storefront window and a whole lot of quiet. And as you can see there, it says closed on the door. I wish I was at a toy store. When I was younger, my father he gave me these Valkyrie toys, and they were the dolls of Valkyrie. We had this big ship. It's kind of like the equivalent of the Stark's child. He was saying she has this Barbie dream car. It's kind of like that, except I had the Valkyrie, and it was the boat. We had a boat with goats, and so I would play with the Valkyries. And so the Valkyrie dolls, those were my favorites. I wanted to be a Valkyrie so bad when I was a young boy. It was my favorite. And we used to sell them at our Asgardian toy store, so that was what made it so great. But poor Jingle, he can't even get in there to buy some Valkyrie and a goat boat. Unfortunate. So sad. Jingle was tired from all his searching, so he made his way behind the toy store and he plopped himself into the first soft place he found, and he fell fast asleep. And even though it didn't feel like a home, it was quite cozy. Oh, he looks very warm. Let's see, do I have a blanket that we can wrap our Jingle in so we can match? Here we go. Here you go, Jingle. Now you can be nice and warm. Perfect. Look, they match. Except that my Jingle doesn't have his eyes closed because he's watching all of you. He likes to. Well, there we go. Nice and cozy warm. Right, Jingle? Okay. Moments later, oh my god! Look who it is! It's Santa Claus! Oh, bye, Stark! Stark's going out on a mission. Bye! Have a good trip. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you soon. Bye! Alright, I'm gonna keep going. He has to go on this big mission upstate. Even further upstate, because we're in Avengers compound, and that's pretty upstate. I don't even know what else is upstate, but he's going. He told me it's going to be very snowy. Alright, but Santa's here! And he picked up Jingle. So let's pick up Jingle. We're going to pretend it was Santa Claus. Moments later, someone carefully lifted the bag Jingle had snuggled into. Well, what we have here, a voice spoke warmly. Someone all alone at Christmas? Placing the green velveteen bag in the front of his sled, the man remembered a letter he'd been given earlier in the day from a good little boy in the toy store. And it said, he said, ho, 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 to himself. This gives me an idea. I trust Santa. I know that he's going to do it. He wasn't sure what was going to happen, but suddenly, Jingle felt very happy. Oh, that's so sweet, Jingle. He keeps barking. So excited. Look at that. So excited to go home. Maybe he's going to find a new home for the holidays. The next morning, Jingle was surrounded by the smell of pine and peppermint, and there was a fancy collar around his neck. Look, it matches, like this. Perfect. And that it jingled whenever he moved, so he had a bell. And the best surprise of all came when Jingle saw Andrew, one of his friends from school. It's Jingle, Andrew said. Jingle, you're such a good dog. Look at all those presents under the tree. Santa looks a bit like Odin. He does look a bit like my father, I would say, yes. We finally got Jingle's Odin to come. Just like Loki. How nice. Lovely. The two friends spent the rest of Christmas Day playing together, and Jingle's bell ringing merrily all the way. And that night, before Andrew turned out the lights in his room, Jingle hopped on the bed, and Andrew said, Jingle, stay. And Jingle did. The end. I think that's the end. Oh, yes. Look how sweet. They're sleeping together, all cuddled and warm. Bye! There goes Natasha. Have a good trip! And there they are, sleeping away. I like his little slippers. Those look cozy. I want those. The goodest boy, yes. Lovely! Oh, such a good story. And Jingle found a home. We love that for Jingle. Where's Natasha going? She's going on the same mission with the Man of Iron. They're going further upstate, they said. They won't tell me where it is, probably because they don't want me to go. But I wish I could have tried your pan flats. Oh, thank you! They were so delicious. We fed them to all the Avengers. So good. Oh, Philadelphia Spider-Man. I know a Spider-Man. Different universe. I think the Man of Spiders was telling me about that the other day, and he said, I've met so many of me. There were 2 of me, and then there were 3 of me, and then there were a whole bunch of me. Interesting. What did I get Loki for his birthday? So Loki, he knows I love snakes, but I thought it would be nice if I could get him little hats for when he turns into a snake, so I got to keep him nice and warm, especially during the Christmas time. And so we got him a little hat for when he turns into a snake. It's about this big, this wide. It's a little tiny hat. It's for Loki. Yes. And I also got him, he loves doing cookies in the break room with me, so I got him lots of cookies and I baked them so when he comes back, we can celebrate together. And I also got him another dagger because he lost his other one when we were on a mission last time. I should get him a scarf as well. That's a genius idea, yes. So we can get a matching hat and a matching scarf. It'll be so nice. How are Val and Korg? They're doing swell. Val, she's working on the new Asgard stuff. She's having a great time. And Korg, he's actually around the corner right now. He's playing some video games. We tried that. There's a game. We got a PS5. And the Man of Spiders said, did you know there's a game for me on there? And I said, that's crazy, Man of Spiders. And he said, no, I'm not lying, Thor. Let me download it for you. So he downloaded the game with the Man of Spiders on it. And so Korg is playing that right now. I think he really enjoys it. Because Noob Master 69 can't bother him on that one. Because Noob Master 69 enjoys Fortnite a little too much. He would rather do Fortnite than anything else. I'm going to take another sip of water here. Hydrate yourselves. What is my favorite song? Well, I wrote this song about the Infinity Stones one time. And that was a good one. I really like that one. But I also wrote one that sounds like the Midgard song, Country Roads. And I like that one too. Country Roads. Alright. Shall we read the other book now? It's called The Snowy Day. Let's do it. I like a good story time. This one, unfortunately, does not have a dog that can sit on my lap for, but it's still a good story. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window, and snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. That's what New Asgard's looking like recently, because it's about the winter time. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and he ran outside. The snow had piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. I love it. Have we found out who Noob Master 69 is? We haven't. But, as long as he's not bothering Korg, I think that's the most important things. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow, and he walked with his toes pointing out, like this, like a duck. He waddled away, and he pointed with his toes pointed in, like that, like this. See? Look at that. Is that Peter Parker in the story? I'm not sure. It could also be Quill. I know so many Peters. It could be so many. Look at all that. He's walking in the snow. Love it. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make some tracks, and he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. My guess is it's a stick. Oh, Kate Bishop, thank you so much for the roses. That's so nice. Very sweet. Look at all that. He's making lines in the snow. It was a stick. I knew it. I knew it was a stick. And a stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. So we went like that with Mjolnir, smacking the tree to get the snow off. Hope the snow doesn't fall on top of him. Very nice. Down fell the snow, plop, onto Peter's head. Just like that. And then he kept walking away. He seems a little discouraged there. You know? Thank you. I keep seeing all these footballs on the side. I like it. Well, as in Midgard, I guess in 2 different places it's called football, but then it's also called soccer. Not sure. Oh, there he goes. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew it wasn't old enough just yet. Oh, they kind of look like the Frost Giants on Jotunheim. They have snowball fights all the time there. I used to go, and right before the holidays, we would, throw away our differences and we'd say, let's have a good old-fashioned snowball fight. And we'd go, we'd pack all the snow together, and we'd toss them at them. And, they are fond of the cold. They're very fond of the cold because they live there. So they enjoyed it. And all the Asgardians, we enjoy the snow because it's the holidays. But they had an advantage. But we always won. Don't tell Loki that I told you that, but we always won. He never joined us with the Frost Giant snowball fights. And so he made a smiling snowman. Oh, look at that. He's so sweet. So happy. And he made angels. Oh. One time, me and Jane, we went out, and it was winter time, and we were sledding on the snow, and we made snow angels just like that. It was very fun. I enjoyed it. What's my favorite animal? I like a good dog. Like Jingle here. I love Jingle. Is my shopping done? My shopping is done, and I am ready for Christmas time, and Hanukkah time, and Kwanzaa time. We're going to have all the holidays. We celebrate all of them at Avengers Tower. We're going to have a great time. He pretended he was a mountain climber, and he climbed up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down. Look at that. Lovely. What did I get Jane for Christmas? She's a very big fan of pan flaps. She taught me how to make pan flaps. So I got her one of those. There's a squeeze bottle you would pour the batter in, and you can squeeze the handle, and it'll pour it out right from the cup. And you put that onto the pan. So we're going to make lots of pan flaps with those. And then you sprinkle some chocolate chips in there. Or I like to do sprinkles, so it has color to it. Very nice. He picked up a handful of snow, and another, and still another, and he packed it up round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow, and then he went into his warm house. Oh, something tells me this is gonna go bad. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. Oh, I had a similar to when me and my mother Frigga, she would ask me, how was the snowball fight with the Jotunheim? And I said it was good. That's what we looked like. And she thought and thought and thought about them. Look, he's taking a bath. Oh, he's got a little ducky. I love it. Before he got into bed, he looked into his pocket, and his pocket was empty because the snowball had melted and the snowball wasn't there, and he felt very sad. And I made it dark to signify his depression about the snowball. That's how I felt for quite a while, for a bit. I would feel sad if my snowball melted too. So sad. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away, but when he woke up, his dream was gone, and the snow was still everywhere. There was new snow. This reminds me of the Midgardian song, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. That's a good one. After breakfast, called to his friend from across the hall, because I guess they live in an apartment complex, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. Look at that. That's a lot of snow. I guess his dream was false with the sun melting all the snow there. The end. It's all just snow on the end. I love it. Home Alone face. What's a Home Alone face? What's that? That was so much fun! We read 2 such great stories today. Now, we have the Man of Spiders is signaling to me from the side that we have about 20 minutes to do some questions and answers, right? That's what you said we're going to do? Yes. So we have some questions and answers. You're spending your lunch break with me. Oh, thank you for joining. So great. Do I like Taylor Swift? I do. The Man of Spiders always plays this. What's the song you play? Karma. That's a good one. He said it's about him. So we sing it together. I love you, Thor. Oh, I love you too. Here's a heart for you. Little Stork. And that's what I like to call the Morgan. She taught me, this is a heart. You can make it with your fingers like that. Isn't that cute? Little heart. Trying to figure out what the white ornaments on the tree are, but we have no clue. It's a little scroll, I think. Yes, it's a scroll. It's like an unrolled scroll. But the font is so small, it's a little far away. You just can't see them on the... We have 2 of them. There they are. Mjolnir or Stormbreaker? Well, you know, I can't just pick one. They're all so good. But, I love them so much, there's no way that I favor one over the other. What did I get the Man of Spiders for Christmas? Oh, well, you know, the Man of Spiders, he's sitting right there, so I don't want to say, because then it'll give it away, and then the Man of Spiders would know. And that would not be a very good Christmas present if he knew about it before he opened it, right? Thanos is back. We got rid of him. He's good. Plus, it's the holidays. We all take a break. Even the villains. We all send an email, an electronic letter. You know how that is? And we get on the little tippy tap. And Stark goes, Dear villains, I'm sorry to inform you, but we're all taking a break. And then we got an email back that was an automated... They call it an automated message because it's sent by itself. They didn't have to tippy tap on the other end. So we got an automated message back. And it said, no worries, we are taking a break too. We are on vacation on the islands. And I don't know what island they are. They wouldn't tell us because they didn't want us to find them. But the villains are all taking a break too, so it's all good. Tiny Stormbreaker. This is Stormbreaker. He's chilling in the back. He's having a good day. Hi, Thor! Hello! Oh, Pop-Tarts. That sounds so delicious. What is my favourite holiday? Is it Christmas? Christmas is my favourite holiday. We celebrate up on Asgard. Me and my mum and my dad and Loki. We all have a great holiday. And we have a big feast. We get a ham. And sometimes Loki and I will go boar hunting. And we'll bring a nice big boar back for the Asgardian feast. And then my mother, she gets all of the palace to cater. And we get mashed potatoes, and, you know, we just have, like, all these different foods, and we have Asgardian fudge, and we have Asgardian, what's it, that she calls it, stuffing and mashed potatoes, all that. So delicious. What do I think about Wanda? She's very powerful, but I think I'm just a little bit more powerful than she is. Why is Mjolnir in the Christmas tree? Well, before I started this live, I said, Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, we have to go together. You should join me for the live. So Stormbreaker said, I will sit on the ground, so he's over here. But Mjolnir said, well, I have a handle and I want to be an ornament, Christmas ornament. So he put himself up in the tree like that. He's hanging there. I'm not sure exactly why he wanted that, but there he is. I'm not going to fight him. He seems happy up there. What do you think? He's upside down, enjoying his day. Love it. Love Captain America. Yes, we have an ornament further. There he is right here. For Steve. What is my favorite film? Oh, are we talking holiday film or just a regular film? My favorite holiday film is Elf, because it reminds me of Loki. Look at it. I have it looks like the elf guy, but I added horns on there so that it matches Loki's horns. They match together. Did I always know that Steve was worthy? Of course I always knew. Well, you see, we had, back a long time ago, back when Ultron was around, we had a party, me and the Avengers. We were all hanging out after everyone left. We had some drinks. I had some Asgardian ale that I had brought down. I shared with Captain America, my good friend Steve. And we were all sitting, and I put Mjolnir on the table, and I said, I bet you're all not worthy. And they said, we're going to try. So I watched the Man of Iron. He's pulling, wouldn't work because he's not worthy, obviously. And then he got his friend, and they're pulling, and he had this metal thing on his arm, and he's trying to pull, and it wouldn't come up. And then a whole bunch of them are trying, and it wouldn't work. And then Captain America, he went over, he's pulling it, and it wiggled on the table. And for a moment, I panicked because I thought I was the only worthy one, but I guess it wiggled a little bit too fast. So I kind of always figured that, he probably was worthy. And then when we were fighting Thanos, we were just chilling out. I was being beaten by Thanos a little bit. He had me down in a headlock. And we're teammates, so we gotta help each other out. And all of a sudden, there goes Mjolnir flying through the battlefield. And then there's Captain America, and he's got it, and he slams it into his hand like that. We've had a worthy opponent. So yes, I always knew. Do you think that Natasha's worthy? I remember that she didn't want to lift it. I bet she is, and that's why she didn't want to lift it. I bet she's lifted it in private. I should ask Mjolnir, because sometimes Mjolnir will tell me, but also, sometimes he keeps secrets. Like the time that he didn't tell me that Jane could also lift him. I was rude of him. Is Valkyrie worthy? No. I love Val, she's a good friend of mine, but she's not worthy. She's not. Is the Man of Spiders worthy? I don't know. Are you worthy, Man of Spiders? Maybe we'll try it out someday. That could be fun. Get the Man of Spiders to try, see if he's worthy. That would be great. Is Korg worthy? No, he's just a pile of rocks. He's not worthy. He's a good pile of rocks. He's my friend the pile of rocks, but do you have to be worthy to lift Stormbreaker? Yes. Unfortunately. Similar to Mjolnir, he's also very heavy. Not for me. I'm strong. I don't need to be. It's easy for me to pick him up. Do I know Batman? Who's that? Is Wanda worthy? No. Listen, I love Wanda. Definitely she's not. She's done a lot of weird stuff. I heard the other day that she was over back in some town down in Midgard, and she made her own little town, which at first I thought she was trying to copy New Asgard, She was like, oh, those New Asgard people, they want what they have. But no, I guess she kidnapped all these people, and she made this town called Westview. She was doing all these TV shows in there. It was interesting. I don't really understand. But I just want you all to know we don't do that in New Asgard. And if you would like to come to New Asgard, we have lots of stuff. We have Infinity Cones, which is our ice cream store there. The best ice cream in all of New Asgard. It's so great. And then we also have, tours, the boat tours, New Asgard boat tours. So fun. Beautiful scenery. Jake the Snake, thank you so much. I thought it was perfect for our holiday live. And it's got Stormbreaker, and then it's got me on the side there, with all the Stormbreaker again. There's Mjolnir, even made it on there a few times. And then on this side is Jane! She's my favorite. We're besties. We're doing so great. And then we've got Jingle, because we read the Jingle story. Thor, you are my favorite Avenger. Oh, thank you! I love you all. Oh, thank you so much for the stars. Thank you. Thank you, Eden. Thank you so much. So sweet of you. Love you, Thor. Love you too. What presents have I got for the Avengers this year? Well, I was saying earlier, I got Jane one of those, the pancake squeezings. So you put the batter right on there from the little, you squeeze the handle and it pulls the pancake batter and you have a perfect pancake every time, just like that. But there's also, who else did I shop for? I got the Man of Iron. He really likes everything. So I didn't really know what to get the Man of Iron, so he was kind of difficult to shop for. But then I ended up deciding that I bet he could use a magnet for himself for when he has his iron suit on. So I found a couple of magnets I could stick on there. And then Captain America, I thought about getting him his own Mjolnir. But, I think I'm just going to give Mjolnir to him, as long as Jane's okay with it. I have to talk to Jane still, put a little bow on Mjolnir, we'll give it to him, because I have Stormbreaker now. Right, buddy? Yeah. And then, let's see, for Natasha, I kept stealing Natasha's conditioner for a little bit, and I think she got mad about it, so I bought her some more. And this time I won't take it. I won't take hers. And then, yes, Clint Barton, he's up in the vents all the time, and he always steals my Pop-Tarts, so I got him his own. Yeah. And then Dr. Vanna's one of my close friends. When we were on Sakaar, we had a great time. So, don't tell him that I told you this, but when we were up there, I went to one of the gift shops, and I grabbed him. They had a little ornament that said, I vacationed on Sakaar. So I got that for him, so he can hang it on his tree. It's great. What about the Man of Spiders? I got a present for the Man of Spiders, but he's sitting right there because he's helping me with this live, because this is his phone. So if I say, then the Man of Spiders will know what I got him. So I can't tell you what I got the Man of Spiders, because then he'll know. But yeah. Is Jane recovering well? She's recovering well. Yes. She's doing great. She's going to be home for the holidays, so that's exciting. Did I get the Guardians their Christmas presents? Oh, well, I thought about maybe getting that Star-Lord guy. I figured I'd just gift him a new ship, because that's my ship now. I'm in charge. I'm the captain of the ship. So I got him a new ship so he can be his own captain or whatever. And then I also got the rabbit. He likes stealing things, so I took literally one of the Asgard tour boats. I'm just going to give him the whole thing so he can rip it apart and take whatever parts he needs. And then my friend Tree, I got him some tree bark food, it's plant food, so that's his favorite. And I also got him little bird feeders that he can hang on his branches so that the birds can sit on him and he'll be happy. Yes. It's very nice. Have you seen Loki lately? Yes! It's Loki's birthday today! Happy birthday, Loki! And he's off with his friend Mobius right now. They're on a jet ski down in, I think he told me, the Bahamas. They're down in the Bahamas. He's on a jet ski with his friend Mobius. They're having a great time together. But he's going to be back. He's going to be back later today. We're going to watch a movie. Probably Snakes on a Plane, because that's his favorite one. Oh, yeah. Your sweater is amazing. Thank you. My friend Matto's on here, and Matto sent me this sweater, and I thought it was perfect for this live because it's me, but it's holiday me. Where are the yelling goats? They're on New Asgard right now, but sometimes I do take them to go back and forth from Avengers Compound all the way back to New Asgard, but today I just used the Bifrost. I asked Heimdall, I said, Heimdall, I have to get there super fast because I was running late. I forgot I had to do this. And so I was like, phew, now I'm here. It's so great when you have the Bifrost. It just takes 2 seconds. Where is everybody? They just all left. Stark and Natasha, they all went because they're going on a mission up north. So they're a bit busy, but I don't have to go today, so that works for me because now I can just relax. Maybe watch a movie with Loki when he comes back later. Am I going to go ice skating? That sounds fun. Maybe me and Jane can go. Jane was trying to teach me. We were doing some rollerblading this one time, But neither of us knew how to do it, so we just took Mjolnir, and we told Mjolnir to pull us, and so we were just pulled down the street. But, maybe we can... ice skating sounds like it would be the same, but different because it's on ice and not on skates. Yeah. We should definitely do it. Have I ever decorated Mjolnir? Yes, this one time I went to Disney World with the Avengers, and they wouldn't let weapons into the park. And I said, Mjolnir's not a weapon, he's a friend. They still wouldn't let him in. So I put a little mustache on him and a hat. They still wouldn't let him in. So I had to disguise him. I ended up disguising him as one of those magic wands that they have in there. Because I saw a little girl walking around with it, and I said, oh, that looks like something Mjolnir could do. So I did, and he looked like a little wand. Yeah. Did I get a gift for Nebula? Yes! So, she wanted another hand, a new hand, so I found one for her. I've rummaged around in Rabbit's room. I didn't tell Rabbit that I did that. Don't tell Rabbit. He'll be mad. He organizes it all nice. It's my tree worthy. Yes, that's why Mjolnir's hanging on him. Did I get a gift for Korg? Yes, we got him a new game for the PS5. He loves video games. He's having a great time. So I can't wait to give that to him. He's going to have a great holiday. Why is Loki annoying? Because he's Loki. He wouldn't be Loki if he wasn't, But we love him so much. My first impression of snow. We love snow. I love snow. It's like little flakes. It looks like powdered sugar. It doesn't taste like powdered sugar, though. It just tastes like ice. So if you're going to try snow, the best tip I have for you, don't eat the yellow snow. Bad. It's disgusting. But any other flavor of snow, sometimes you can get a little syrup. You scoop the snow up and you pour the syrup on it, and you have it's like a icy, like one of those things that they sell here on Midgard, like the drinks. At one time, I crashed into a 7-Eleven when I was doing a mission with the Avengers, and they gave me a free slush. It was so good. Can I sing a Christmas carol? Yes! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride through the Bifrost hay. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. We're going down the Bifrost with Heimdall today. Oh, thank you for the little cap. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Slay! The Man of Spider says that I think it's great because it's like a Christmas sleigh. You'd ride on it, Or like one with the goats on it. That one's a boat though, it's not a sleigh. Thor, am I having fun? I love this! This is so fun. I love going on live with you all. Of course I'm having a good time. Do I still play Fortnite? Oh, every weekend with Korg. Oh, okay. I'm getting the 2-minute warning from my good friend, the Man of Spiders. He's sitting in the corner because he's helping me with the slide. So we have 2 minutes, and then I have to go because we're going to switch over to the picture sharing app because we're going to read the stories again. And we'll sing to Loki again. And we'll have a great time. But until then, we'll keep answering some questions for the next 2 minutes, right, Man of Spiders? Yes, for 2 minutes. What are my feelings on Loki? He's my brother. I love him. Love him so much. It's his birthday today. We're celebrating. Favorite? Wait. Oh. When will we be on Insta? In 2 minutes. Or 2:30. We're taking a 5-minute break in between so we can take a sip of water. Maybe go to the bathroom, all that fun stuff. My favorite food, Asgardian boar. So delicious, especially if you go on a boar hunt in the morning. You get the boar, you cook it up right there, you roast it on a stick. So delicious, so delicious. Have the goats met Tony's alpaca? Oh, Stork's alpaca. I love Stork's alpaca. They have not met they need to meet each other. Maybe we'll have like a animal play date together. It'll be fun. How easy or hard is it to adapt to Earth culture? We have very similar things on Asgard versus here, especially as we make new Asgard on Midgard. I think the hardest part is just learning like the different words, and you have a bunch of these electronic things like this. Like, how does this work? But the Man of Spiders knows, so he teaches me. But a lot of my friends from Asgard, we still don't know how to use them. But you have like the tippy taps on the. You could send those electronic letters, or you can have a phone call. Like sometimes instead of just talking to Heimdall and saying that you need to speak to someone, you have to like call them on this little device here. So that's been interesting. But all right, everyone, I have to get going because we're going to take a break, and then we'll switch over to the picture sharing app at 2:30. Okay? But thank you all so much. I had so much fun reading with you, and Mjolnir and Stormbreaker did too. We had a great time, and I will see you soon. Bye! Happy holidays, everybody! Have a great day! Bye!